Hey YouTube, Southwest252 here with another video, and this time I'll be reviewing the NG Models 1400 scale Southwest Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8 in the Heart livery. Before I get into the review, I would just like to say I'd really appreciate it if you could check out my Instagram, and the link for that is in the description below. As always, I'll start off with the box. So you have your Heart livery design on the back of the box. You have the Heart logo in the middle. You have the computer-generated image of this aircraft. NG Models 1400 scale collectible models, die-cast metal. You have the Southwest logo bottom left. The registration of this model is November 8859, Quebec. On the bottom of the box, it does say Boeing 737 MAX 8. The registration, there's the aircraft. And then the item number for this model is 88017. On the left side of the box, it just says 737 MAX 8 Southwest with part of the Heart livery design on it. On the top of the box, it's pretty much the same as the bottom, just with the slightly different background, and the right side is the same as the left, again with the slightly different background. On the back of the box, it's the same background as the front, however you have more additional details. Don't forget to check out the NG Models social media. Warning, choking hazard, small parts for adult collectors, not suitable for children under 14 years old. That's all for the box. Now for the model. So I do have to say right at the start, the blue on this is way too dark. They've done the Heart livery in the past, although that blue was maybe slightly light. It was much better than this. The blue in this is very, very dark, not really accurate at all. But now for the other details, you do have a nose cone painted on the front there with the pitot tubes and such. You have the cockpit windows. You have the nose gear. All the gears are rubber and do roll. You have your gear door with the fleet number on it, 8859. You have your L1 door with the Heart logo next to it. You have the Billboard Southwest titles. You have an antenna on top there over the center. And you have your emergency escape routes and markings over the wing. You have your flat fairings behind the wing. And then you have your Max Advanced Technology winglet, AT winglet. Now, my only issue with these is not the coloring, but the design is slightly different than how it should be, but that part isn't too big of a deal. However, I do notice it. On the engines, on the outside, it does say southwest.com, and then here is your inside view of your engines. And then you move towards the back, you have a Wi-Fi dome on top and another antenna. Then right at the back, right by that door, you have your registration, which again is November 8859 Quebec. You have the fleet number on top there, 8859, and then the Heart livery tail with the American flag on the tail as well. On the right side, you have the cargo luggage doors there in the front, kind of above that antenna there. It's kind of hard to tell on this livery, but they're there. And then on the bottom right, you can see it better in the yellow and red underneath the windows to the bottom right of the registration. So here is the front view of this model. Here's the right side. Here's the rear view. There's the left side. Here's the top view. And here is the bottom. So you do have your nose cone again painted at the front. It does say Max 8 by the nose. Can't really get it to focus all the way up there. But again, there is your nose gear. All the gears are rubber and do roll. You have a lot of belly details. You have the Heart logo there in the just in front of the wings. There underneath the engines and wings, you have a great view of that. You have your main gear, the two antennas behind the wings. Move towards the back. You have the doors for the APU and the APU itself all the way in the back, as well as the tail scraper underneath. But that's really going to be it for this review. I think NG could have done a lot better. with the blue coloring, and then there's also this slightly the paint job on the wings is slightly different what it should be. So with all of that considered, I'm going to give this model a score of 27 out of 30. But that's going to be it for this review. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button down below and consider subscribing to my channel if you're new. And once again, I'd really appreciate it if you could check out my Instagram, and the link for that is in the description below. Thanks again for watching. Bye.
We would like to point out the safety features of this Boeing 737-700 series aircraft. You're looking at the Southwest Airlines bestseller. It's a safety information card. It's in the seat pocket in front of you. It works as a fan for no extra charge. You're welcome. And it reads as a comic book. It has a lot of short stories. None of them ends well. Absolutely.